How many of us actually take the time in prayer to actually talk with God and not to God? Many of us will, let our requests be known to God, praise, worship, and all this type of stuff. But when it's all said and done, do we actually take the time to sit in silence and listen for his voice? Because prayer isn't just something, it's not a one-way conversation, or it's not a one-way thing. We're talking with God, like I said before. So when you talk to a person in real life, you speak, and then the other person is listening. And eventually you will stop talking and you begin to listen and let the other person speak. I want to read y'all a verse. We're reading from Luke chapter 7, verse 38, and it says, "And standing behind him at his feet weeping, she began to wet his feet with her tears and wiped them with the hair of her head and kissed his feet and anointed them with the ointment." The reason I read that is because it has to do with our prayers. Her weeping, like sometimes when we praise and worship and we moving in thanksgiving and supplication and prayer, tears of joy may begin to flow, which is good. Because I feel like in prayer, that's how we embrace God. Praise and worship. You get what I'm saying? And in this case, as she's embracing him, she's weeping, she's putting ointment on his feet, embracing him, kissing him. This could be embracing God by praise and worship. But then on top of that, she's also sitting at his feet quietly. She's not speaking. Jesus begins to speak soon after, a couple verses later. But the main point I'm trying to make is she's embracing God, but also there comes a point where it's time to be silent and just simply listen. So in our prayers, we can embrace God, praise, worship, thanksgiving, all type of stuff. And it's cool, tears of joy may flow and stuff like that. But when it's all said and done, after that, do we just get up and walk away? Do we take the time to genuinely listen and hear what he has to say? Because he has a lot to say, believe it or not. Another thing I want to say is the Bible says, "Be still and know that I am God." So once again, there's nothing wrong with praise and worship and all of that and asking for things in prayer. But at the end of the day, give some time for God to actually speak to you. Conversate with him. Don't just tell him all of this stuff and then just after that, just leave. You don't do that with your dukes, I hope.